Okay, first grade. Last time we were together, we were working on a landscape drawing. We also watched the video Austin's Butterfly, where we learned that sometimes our first picture, our first drawing, is definitely not our best, and it can be made better by practicing it again and again. So, not only do we do that with drawing, but we also do that with our color choices. We want to make sure that the colors that we think that we're gonna like are exactly what they are supposed to look like. So today you're going to do as many practice colorings as you can. Some of you will only do one, some of you will do two, some of you will do all four. It's not about who does the most. What we want to do with these worksheets is we want to be able to look at the worksheet and be able to decide which one of our colorings was our favorite. There's nothing worse than finishing a painting or a drawing that you've colored in and go, I kind of wish that I would have chose different colors. So this is a really great way to save you some time and some headache and some disappointment down the road as you finish off this project. The artist that we're learning about for this project, his name is Anurvasan, and one of the reasons why his pictures are so special is he didn't just color things in like a coloring book. The sky was not just blue. He used color pattern and he used pattern lines. So we're going to do the same thing when decorating this, and hopefully you'll use these decorations outside of the classroom when you're in your regular class or you're in music and you're trying to draw or color something. This is a way where you can start being more creative, filling up that library inside of your head of ideas. When it's your turn to start making decisions, you have more ideas that you can feed off of. The big rule for this project isn't me telling you what colors to use, but that you can only use a 2-color pattern for this project just so that it's easier and so it doesn't take you so long to finish. We only have 9 colors of yarn, so inside of your marker box are the 9 colors that you're going to be able to use for the project. So if the colors are not in your box, unfortunately for this project, we're not going to be able to use them. So whenever I color something or paint something, I'll either start on the inside and work my way outward, or I'll start from the top and work my way down. This is going to be a really good project to start from the top and work your way down. So you are on the medium version, and for the medium version we're going to go ahead and start with the background sky behind the trees. So for this very first one, I'm going to keep it very sky-like, and I'm going to stick towards my blues and my purples. I'm not going to do any crazy colors for this first one. So pick 2 colors. I'm picking blue and purple, but you can pick any 2 colors. Once you've chosen your colors, what you're going to do is you're going to color in your shapes with line pattern. So I'm going to start with my sky, and I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to go around my sky shape, which means I'm going to go around my trees with the blue. I'm going to go around my half circle. I'm going to go ahead and go around the top of my picture. I also need to know that behind my trees is sky as well, so I'm going to go on the inside of my trees with my blue. And that's the start of my line pattern. So I'm going to switch from my blue to my purple. So go from blue to, or from purple to blue, and you're just going to keep going back and forth until your sky has been filled in completely. Again, if you finish early, go back over it twice to make it nice, but also look for any white spots that you might have missed. So I finished my background and my sky. I'm going to go ahead and work on the trees. Other than the 2-color requirement, the bottoms of the trees, we're going to go ahead and just color those in black. You want those to really stand out from the rest of the picture. Now I use some pretty dark colors for my sky. So for my tree tops, I'm gonna switch and use something a little bit brighter and easier to see. And the same thing that I did with the sky, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do a line pattern. I'm gonna switch colors and do my next line, my second color. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in my circle with my pink. Now, you could do all of your trees in the exact same pattern, or you can change it. I'm going to change it just because I think it's more interesting to look at. So I started with pink. This time I'm going to start with magenta. Which means my second pattern line is going to go ahead and be pink. And I filled in my last circle with pink, so for this one I'm going to circle it and fill it in with magenta. And for my final tree, I'm going to go back to pink. And fill it in with pink. Don't be afraid to use all the colors for this project because when we look at one of Anirvasan's paintings, he is definitely not shy from using every color in his toolbox. So keeping from going top to bottom, I'm going to do the outside sky because this is kind of like a dream-like sequence where we have a double sky. So I'm going to make my other sky lighter, so maybe mine's going to look more like a sunset. And again, you choose any 2 colors that you want. I'm going to go ahead and choose red and orange. For my line pattern, I'm going to outline my shape on both sides. Switch colors.